All right. Welcome to episode 19. We're going to talk about the Toronto Raptors salary cap situation. So let's go over to Fanspo and take a look at the salary cap situation of the Toronto Raptors and see if we can retool them to be competitive. So you can see here that they got quite a bit of players here. Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and that guy. And this is basically their starting five. Okay, they got a couple team options and a cap hold for $20 million. Let's see who that guy is. So let's re-sign him. We'll give him a 4-year deal. He is 32. Let's see what he wants for a contract. $6 million. Okay. We can do that. Let's look at their payroll. So this team is kind of weird. So they got Brandon Ingram. They gave him a 3-year deal. RJ Barrett's got 2 years left. So on and so forth. So they're not, they're not a bad team, so to speak. But let's look at the standings and see what their record was. And if I look at that, they were 11th, 30-52. They didn't make the plan. So they're basically on the bottom end of the league right now. And so what move could they make to get out of purgatory or out of the bottom end of the NBA? There's a couple things they can do. You can go get a guy like Kevin Durant for 1 year, like what they did with Kawhi, and make a run. Now, Kevin Durant would never re-sign with them, just like Kawhi Leonard didn't, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't make a play for him. The one that everybody likes is Giannis, the Greek freak, to go to Toronto because he knows the president of basketball operations. But the thing is that Giannis has said that he's committed to the Bucks. And I think that the Bucks are going to make a trade for Trae Young and move Damian Lillard to another team like the Wizards to field a competitive team. Because that's where they sent Chris Middleton too. So I think that they'd be willing to take on Damian Lillard's contract for draft picks. So that's something to keep an eye on. Now, that has nothing to do with the Raptors, but let's talk about the Raptors cap sheet. So again, you have Chris Boucher, who had a $20 million cap hold. We gave him $6 million. Scotty Barnes, who's 23. Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel Quickly, and RJ Barrett. All these guys are making at least $20 million. Okay? Now, one move that I would enjoy is Zion Williamson. So let's see if we can get Zion to team up with RJ Barrett, because I believe they were roommates. So let's move Scotty Barnes to New Orleans for Zion Williamson. And that should work straight up. And the funny thing is that Brandon Ingram played with Zion. Okay, so that's successful. Now let's go get Trae Young. So for Emmanuel Quickly, we're going to go get Trae Young from the Atlanta Hawks. And that will end the... Ooh, they updated the logo. Nice. I'm talking about the Orlando Magic logo. So I did that video about a week or so ago, and they didn't have the logo updated then. So I was using their old logo to talk about trades for the Magic. Okay, so that failed. I need to cut $14 million. But they can take on 25 and they can take on 10. So I need to send $14 million to the Hawks to make this deal work. So let's grab this guy right here and send him to the Hawks. And you see, first apron, tax space. We all have first apron space. Boom. Easy to do. We can take back $28 million. They can take back 10, which is the Pelicans, and the Hawks can take on 25 million. So $28 million. So I'm going to send Durant to Toronto. That's a pretty good team right there. I would say that's a championship team. The only thing we need is a center. And I know just the guy that we could get. His name is DeAndre Ayton. Okay, so in this scenario, we get Kevin Durant, Trae Young, and Zion Williamson. For Scotty Barnes, quickly, Plotty. Ingram goes to the Suns. Boucher goes to the Suns. And we get 3 superstars. Okay, and if you look at our cap sheet now, we're at 191 million, 138, and then 50 million. So we're right there where we need to be. All right? Thanks for checking out Sports by Cap here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get an update anytime we upload new content. Be sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Also, if you're interested in taking a look at more videos from the latest episodes of Sports by Cap podcast, you can check it out right here on Sports by Cap on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.